to the channel. Happy New Year. This is our first video of 2025 and I'm super excited to just keep going on this journey. I hope that y'all have enjoyed your holiday, enjoyed your families, everybody has been safe. But it's 2025 and it's time for us to get back to business. So to start off the new year, I'm going to give you guys some of my mistakes that I've made as a business owner. Most of those mistakes did come through the kiosk journey. I'm just going to let you guys know those little mistakes that I've made so that you can avoid them. It'll help you decide what you want to do, how you want to operate your business, especially in a pop-up setting or in-store setting. This will definitely help you make those decisions. But let me not ramble. Let's get straight into this video. Okay, so the first mistake I'm going to get into is taking too long to make a decision. Taking too long to make a decision really stopped me. It really made a lot of things go a different way than what I really wanted them to go, because I was taking so long to decide what quantity should I order of garments. Should I hire this person? Should I let this person go? Should I, it's a lot of decision making. It's a lot of problem solving when you become an entrepreneur. But if you take too long to make decisions, those decisions, that time that it's taking you to make a decision, it could cost you money, it could cost you time, it could cost you your mental. Two big things that I took way too long to decide on is to put in an order. I don't know, I guess it was my mentality. It's just like, having this clothing brand, you're really dropping a lot of money. When it comes to ordering product, you're really dropping a lot of money. So when it came time for me to drop $2,500, $3,000, me personally, I'm not used to dropping that kind of money. So it's just like, I got it, but do I want to spend it? Should I really spend this amount of money on this product? Or should I do something else, right? When really the quicker I would have put in that order, the quicker production would have gotten started, the quicker the products would have gotten to me, and the quicker that I would have gotten the products to my customers. So taking too long to make decisions like that, it costed me time, it costed me money. One of the things that I had to order was like the jogger sets. It was set for pre-order. We did end up getting one chargeback, which is not horrible, but I never want any chargebacks. I never want the customers to feel like we're taking too long. This is my first time doing the pre-order, so if I would have just ordered the stuff quicker, like ordered the product quicker, maybe it would have gotten to me quicker. I could have gotten it to my customer quicker, and we wouldn't have had that back and forth or that problem at all. Another thing that took me too long to decide, I did have an employee for a while. This is no spite to anybody, but as a business owner, you have to be quick about your decisions. You have to be quick about, okay, am I going to keep this person? Am I going to let this person go? Early on, probably about a couple weeks in my heart, in my mind, I already knew, okay, this is not going to work. I need to let this person go, because at this point, it's like I'm paying this person more than this person is making me. So I really need to let this person go. But I didn't do it. I was talking to other people, getting their opinions. They're telling me, just give her some time, give her some training. It'll work out. It didn't work out. Like, it didn't get better, Even if it felt like it got better, it really didn't get better. And in the long run, that costed me a lot of money. It costed me a lot of money, okay? Because again, I was paying this person more than this person was actually making the business. I was paying this person more than what their efforts were worth in the business. But if I would have just listened to my first mind in those first couple of weeks and let that person go, I could have, saved my business a lot of money in the long run. But I didn't do that. I took too much time. I had my emotions in it, I think. I had my emotions in this person working out, But that's one thing about business. You can't let your emotions control you. You have to go off of the numbers, the data. Saying, oh, this person is going to get better, just give them some time. Looking at the numbers, this person is not getting better over time, So you just have to make those decisions that are going to help your business in the long run and not hurt you in the long run. So taking too long to make decisions is not good. Make the decision. Stop being scared. Okay? Stop being scared to be the one to say, okay, let's order this. Okay, let's get rid of this person. Okay, let's do this differently. Stop being scared. Scared money don't make no money. We can't be scared out here. The next mistake that I made as a business owner is ordering too much inventory. Being at the kiosk, I did see like, okay, 200 pieces wasn't enough. Let's go 500. Okay, 500 is, it's okay. Let's go 700. Really? I could have stayed at 500. But in my mind, I was just trying to grow. And if I wasn't ordering more inventory, to me, that meant I'm not growing. And if I didn't have the amount of inventory that I wanted to, let's say I wanted to make $8,000 this month. If I don't have that $8,000 worth of inventory, how on earth can I make that? That's what I was thinking in my mind, right? But once I got to like the 700, it came to be too much because I didn't think about, oh, we're heading into the slow season of the mall. First off, I didn't know that the slow season of the mall existed. So I didn't prepare my mind, prepare my business for the slow season of the mall. So I'm sitting on product isn't moving as fast as it used to. And if I wanted to get some new product, I can't because I'm sitting on the money for the new product, if that makes sense. Like this product isn't moving, so therefore I don't have the capital to get more product or a different product. It's kind of like, don't try so hard to grow so fast. And I think that was one of my biggest mistakes. I was trying to grow so fast when it was really like, okay, just take it for what it is. Move at a steady pace, move at your pace. Don't look at what people around you are doing. Move at your pace, move at a smart pace, a steady pace, and don't block that cash flow. Because having so much inventory that wasn't moving as fast as it needed to, it blocked a lot of the cash flow for my business. Look at the numbers. Once again, this is a decision that you have to make based on your numbers. Although for the mall, I think this year was very different because talking to business owners who have been there for 5 years or more, they're saying like, oh, I've never seen it like this. So when I was talking to them about what is it like, what's the mall like during this time, they were telling me what only they knew. Nobody knew like, oh, it's going to be different this year. So I was preparing for what they said was going to happen when really that didn't happen, unfortunately. Always be prepared for what's going to come next. You never know what's going to come next. Be prepared for the outcome that you want, but also be prepared that that outcome might not come as well, depending on, you know, what you're doing. All right, what we're on, number 3. It was something I wanted to tell y'all. Okay, number 3. One mistake that I made was not catering to different people. When you have a brand, you have a target audience, right? And this is who you're creating your brand for. However, when you are in a mall setting or when you're in a maybe pop-up shops, it might not just be your audience that you're catering to. So you might have to create products that still represent your audience, but is appealing to other people as well. To do better, my audience is millennials, 20 to 35, go-getters, motivated. They love to read about, talk about self-growth. Like that is a big thing for them. However, being in the mall, that's not all we saw. Like you got people who are just in the mall. You got people who don't really care for the positivity of it all. They just want something that looks good. They don't really care about, oh, this is super positive. They want something to look good, something to match their shoes, you know? So I think one mistake that I made was not having enough options for the people in the mall. If I could go back, I would definitely have, and I did this more towards the end. Thank you, God. I did this more so towards the end, like the last few months. I would have tiers of products. I would have my higher cost product. This product might be $60 to $100. I will have my mid-tier product. This product is $40 to $60. And I have my low-tier products, $0 to $20. At first, it was only the $20 t-shirts and wristbands, right? But that didn't appeal to everybody. Everybody don't like t-shirts. Everybody don't want to wear the positive message on the back. That's just the reality of the situation. So people who didn't like t-shirts, they might buy this hat. People who don't like hats or t-shirts, they might get the hoodie. So it's just, I learned over time that you have to adapt to your situation. And within my situation, I'm in the mall with a whole bunch of different people. It's not just my target audience. So I learned that I have to appeal to all of them in some way. Still keeping the integrity of my business, the integrity of my brand, of course. Like, I'm not going to just put no crazy stuff on a product and try to sell it to you because that's what you might like. I'm still holding that integrity of my business, of my product, but appealing to a lot of different people, you know, not just one set audience of people. So the next mistake that I made was, and it's gonna sound crazy, but putting all of my money back into the business. You always hear, put your money back into the business, put your money back into the business. And this is true. However, you don't want to put your money back into the business in one way. There's marketing. There's events that you might want to pay for. There's this that might be like, you don't want to put all of your money into a product. This is why it's so important to create a product that's going to bring back revenue, bring back profit for your business. But me, little old me, at first, like if I was to make, let's say I was to make $1,000, I'm going to throw the whole 1,000 into some more product. When I should have been maybe throwing 700 into some more product and putting 3 up. Because like I said, that slow season of the mall came around and it was, if the product wasn't moving, the business was kind of like at a standstill. That cash flow was, it was clogged up because I had put all of the money back into inventory and I have the inventory sitting here not moving. When if I would have not put all of the money back into inventory and only put like a percentage back in and kept some, when those hard times came and different situations came up, I wouldn't have been struggling like I did, or I would have been able to get different products like I wanted to, but I couldn't, right? Because I had these other products just clogging up the cash flow. So put your money back into your business, but put your money back into your business in different ways and save a little bit for different situations. You don't ever want your bank account to say zero. I don't care if you are ordering product again. Don't ever let your bank account say zero. That's just not smart. In my opinion, that's not smart. You can lower the amount that you want to order. You can figure out a different manufacturer who's going to give it to you for less. But don't ever let your business bank account say zero, because one thing about a business, especially if you have an in-person location that has overhead, there's always something. There's insurance. There's some sort of expense, rent. Like there's something that you never know that your business might have to pay for out of nowhere. So always be prepared for what may come and overestimate for the future. Don't ever underestimate what could happen. You just never know. Like, you really never know. Event might come up. This is one of the biggest events. It's new. You never heard of it, but you would love to be at this event. But because you put 100% of your profits back into product, you don't have any way to pay for this event unless you had credit or something like that. I'm just talking in terms if you don't have things like that to supplement. Yeah, don't put 100% back into inventory. Spread that out. Marketing, inventory, taxes. Oh my God, like, just don't put 100% back into inventory, okay? So now I'm gonna get to like a couple personal big mistakes that I made. Let's talk about this. One of the biggest mistakes that I made was not putting God first. I found myself reading business books, listening to podcasts, you know, just trying to figure out how to make more money in my business, how to make more money, period. I just want to make more money. Like, I really want this thing to be successful, but I did not put God first. He was there. Like, I always, all right, you know, God was there. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you for this sale. Thank you for this business. Talking to him, but there was no time I was spending with him developing our relationship, really hearing him, I wasn't even being quiet enough, still enough to really hear what he had to tell me about what I should do, the decisions I needed to make. And I just feel like if I could go back and really focus and hone in on him and what his will was, what he wanted me to do, the decisions that I should make, a lot of things would have been different. But that's one of my biggest mistakes, not putting him first, not letting him lead this thing. It was me trying to lead it. I was trying to figure things out on my own. I was literally trying to lean on my own understanding and lean on other humans' understanding by reading books and listening to podcasts, which is nothing wrong with it. I still do that. But I was not putting God first. And the only difference now is that he is first. He is leading me in this thing. So do not lean on your own understanding. You cannot do this on your own. Mentally, you can't do it on your own. Emotionally, you can't do it on your own. I just always felt like, what is going on? I'm doing the same thing that other people are doing. Why isn't this? But I got a verse. Let me see. And I ain't perfect, so I don't be memorizing stuff like I should. To whom much is given, much is required. Luke 12:48. And I just like, oh my God, I want so much. I desire so much from this brand. I desire God to do so much for me. But to whom much is given, much is required. I can't ask God to give me all these things in my life and think that I'm not finna give him nothing. And think that I'm not finna give him the time he deserves, the tithes he deserves, my life, period. Like, be for real. You can't think that he finna do X, Y, and Z and you can't even do A, B, and C. So, yes, to whom much is given, much is required. And that's just, you know, I feel like right now I am on the right track. It might not feel good. It's very uncomfortable. However, when you're uncomfortable, you grow. And like I said, God is leading me at this point in time. And I feel amazing. Like, it's going to go crazy. Watch. I'm telling you. Because now we have the Almighty God in this thing leading me. And it's not me leaning on my own understanding. It's me operating in the will of God, his purpose. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay? My last mistake, now I probably made more mistakes than this, okay? Just saying. But this is the last mistake that was on top of my head when making these notes. Overworking. 294 days. Okay? And I don't pride myself in that at all. But 294 days I was working at the kiosk. Now for like a month, I had an employee, but I was still there basically every day. 294 days. I do not pride myself in that because I feel like as a society, and I think this is only maybe the poverty mindset, right? Why do we glorify somebody working so hard? Like, I took pride at first that, oh, I'm working so hard every day. I'm working for my business. I'm working for my brand every day. Girl, like, you have to take time for yourself because mentally, emotionally, it tore me up. Like, and I feel like it tore me up because I got burnt out I probably got burnt out month 3 or 4, honestly, of working every day. Month 3, month 4, I was like, oh my God. Like, and getting burnt out, it doesn't help your situation because now, like, I don't ever want to build a resentment towards my customers or towards my business. Like, but I was so burnt out for a long time. And although I was burnt out, I still kept going. But I realized, like, you have to prioritize your self-care and your mental health. And I was not doing that. Like, was not doing that at all. And I feel like it shows sometimes, although I try not to show it. It's like, I ain't want to hear nothing from nobody. I ain't gonna lie. Like, words of encouragement, I appreciated it, but I ain't want to hear none of that. Like, I am tired. I was exhausted, literally. If someone can make $1 million by doing 1/10 of what you're doing. Why are we glorifying you doing 100%? And work smarter, not harder. It's just what I learned. There's nothing wrong with putting in the work for your business. Yes, hustle, work. You got to learn lessons. You got to grind. You got to get out there. And I learned many, 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 many lessons. But no one cares how hard you work. What does the results look like? What does your progress look like? I applaud the person who made the same amount my business did last year without doing any of the work that I did last year. Like, if they just every day woke up, got those sales online, like if they every day woke up, got 2 sales a day and it equaled the same amount as me, I feel like they did better than me, honestly. At least they weren't overworked or mentally exhausted as I was, right? But yeah, no one cares how hard you work. What are the results? Like, what are the results? That's it. And if you have a better way of doing something than someone else, congrats, for real. Because your better way could save you from so much pain, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. Like, overworking is it's not cute to me. Like, I value myself more. I value my mental more. I value the people around me more. Overworking isn't cute. One thing that I did experience is like business owner guilt. Kind of like mama guilt when you have a baby and you don't want to leave your baby. It was like I got this business and maybe my friends or family might have something going on, but I would say no. And I wouldn't go just so I could work on my business. Now, sacrifice, that's cool. I learned that. But it's just not, I don't know if it's really worth it, for real. I really did experience what I call business owner guilt. Like, every time if I was sick, I would feel sick that I'm not making sales right now. Like, literally, I got sick for probably 4 days. I'm in the bed. I am through. And the whole time I'm just like, oh my God, my business is not making money. Like, I am not making money. I just felt so bad that I wasn't making money. When I got engaged, that day, like, for him to even get me away from the kiosk, he had to work the kiosk. I felt bad that I wasn't making money. The day we had our engagement party, I felt bad that I wasn't making money. Like, my business wasn't making money. I felt so guilty. But that added to my burnout because I felt like I wasn't living my life. I was just working. Very ghetto. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. So prioritize your self-care, prioritize your mental health. Work hard for your business. This is by no means, I'm not saying don't work hard for your business. Work hard for your business, but just don't forget about yourself. Because if your cup is empty, baby, you cannot pour for anybody else. And whatever you do pour ain't gonna be worth nothing. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. These are some of the mistakes that I've made in my business. Hopefully me telling you this, giving you a little backstory can help you avoid these mistakes in your business. If you have any mistakes that you made or any comments at all about this video, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we drop. And welcome to 2025. I'm so excited to see what this year has for us, for the brand, how we're gonna grow. I'm just so excited. Continue to change, progress, grow, be dynamic. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.